Or
Hello.
hey,
Hey.
hello, hello, Mr.
Uh,
Dorji. Good
give me
afternoon.
a sec. All right. Yeah.
Okay.
Hi.
Hey, hi. Are you in Korea right now? I
Yes.
see
Yes.
your phone number is in
Yeah.
Korea country, right? Okay.
Yeah. I'm based in Korea, so been here for almost like 5 years. I'm a
Oh, I
foreigner.
see.
Yeah, I'm a foreigner here, not a Korean though. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, thank you for coming to fulfill our invitation for a video call meeting.
No worries. I would
Yeah,
love
yeah.
to.
Yeah,
I'd
let
love
me
to.
introduce myself. My name is Viono and my
Uh-huh.
partner here is Mr. Ilham.
Okay.
So we are the founder of INTR Venture Capital in Indonesia.
Okay.
So very happy to meet and get acquainted with the Shoefy team.
Yeah, likewise, likewise. Most of the team members are pretty busy and they're all spread across the world. So some of them are sleeping, some of them are like, family time on Sunday because it's been a very wild days, but
Oh, okay, okay. So
um
so may I know what part of the team are you now, Mr. Dorji?
uh I am uh I'm a founder for Odiana Ventures, if you can see that.
Oh,
So I founded
Adayana, yeah,
Odiana.
Adayana Venture, right?
Odiana Venture is pretty much incubating the Shoefy, and we are leading the rounds. So that's how Shoefy and us are connected.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
read in one of your AMA also about the Katana Venture. Are they also the founder or for the main investor also for the Sophie, right?
So Katana, the VC, the Katana's founder is a CMO in our Shoefy. So he's a good friend of mine, and he is now taking care of the marketings, and yeah, that's the connections between
Oh,
Katana and
yeah, yeah,
Shoefy.
yeah, yeah. I see, I see. So, and how about the Ducto partnership? Are you guys planning to do the IPO there, or you have
Yeah,
another plan?
yeah. Doug Dow is our very good friend. So
Mm-hmm.
just to give you a brief history about myself, I've been in the crypto since 2017 when the bull run was there. And after that, I worked with a couple of Singapore VCs, bridging the projects between Korea and Singapore. 2018 and 19, I ran my own ICO, but the crypto was in a
Yeah,
winter,
yeah,
so
yeah.
it
Mm-hmm.
really worked out. And last year, when the DeFi was booming, I joined another project called Beyond Finance. I'm not sure if you heard about it. I also am a founding member team there, and I raised about like 7.5 mil and 2 mil in the public round. And I'm still with them as a strategic advisor for them, and I help them with the ecosystems and also still, help with the investment relationship. Then after that, 2 months ago, I founded Odiana Ventures, and I've been investing in different projects. And lately, NFT was going crazy, so I
Mm-hmm.
came across the Shoefy team, and then we incubated them. So that's the brief history of myself, and that's where also I met Doug Tao in Beyond Finance project in the very early days. We did a Doug Starter back in March, and then I know the Doug Ken and Lucas very well. They're a good friend of mine. And in Shoefy, they are also very hands-on. They are advisor for us as well. And Duck Starter is, of course, one of our ideal, but it's not just the Duck Starter. We're going to do it Oxpool, and we have Poker Bridge. And we will also do two more, maybe Red Kite or Ignition or Manta DAO, Sundet. I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll add two
Yeah, yeah,
more.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, our community is very excited to join your project, and it's a
Oh, that's
great.
nice. That's
Yeah, yeah,
nice.
yeah. It's a
We
great.
do have we do have a couple of Indonesian community VCs like yourself.
Mhm.
I know those AV Star.
Oh yeah, Vista, yeah. We also know.
Yeah, so
Mhm.
but I haven't reached them out yet because I was very busy. Um, and I know that there's a lot of like community-oriented VCs, venture capitalists like yourself. So happy to work with that. We know the community and Indonesia is very much, that they are
Yeah,
like
I think
very much,
because I think the most important thing is the community, right?
yeah,
Because we
yeah,
just don't want to put our money and then just to take a small profit like that, but we want to full engage and fully support of your project also,
yeah,
and we want to invest in long term and get a very good result of our investment. Yeah, that's why I have to make this secure call and also have to explain to them about the Shoefy.
yeah,
So
sure.
I would ask to some of the about the tokenomics of the shoe token itself. I see you guys are combining an FT and FT into an LP token, right, to generate an income. That's a very brilliant idea because I'm
Yeah,
not seeing that kind of
is this is this
yeah,
is
yeah,
going to be exciting.
yeah, yeah. I'm
It's
excited
a
about that.
very, we will be the pioneering and we'll be the early mover of this one. So to be honest, when I first came up with this idea and shared with my other VCs, right, 1 month ago, some of them doesn't understand, some of them it says it's complex, some of
Yeah,
them
yeah.
it says it's a
So
very
you think
niche market.
it's
Yeah,
possible, right, to make the
of
LP
course,
from
when
with NFT and FT,
tot-
right?
totally possible. It's
Hmm.
totally possible. Why not? It's possible, but the thing is that it's not happening right now.
Yeah,
But
yeah. It's a
once
unique.
it's there,
That's the unique idea from Shofi that I like. And wow, this is a new idea
yeah,
that we
you
never seen
can
before.
brag about it. This is gonna be a way ahead of everyone. And we want to be that pioneer and innovative in that area. So
Mhm.
if you want to put it in a very nutshell, I used to say that we want to be the pancake and Uniswap for the NFT world.
And that's a very good target. Yeah.
Yeah,
And how about
right,
the
right.
NFT booster? Can we mint it or buy it or what? What are you planning?
Okay, that's a very interesting concept as well. So NFT booster is, now let's say you put the fungible and non-fungible liquidity in the liquidity pool, and you get the SLP, which is a liquidity token. Then you can stake that and get rewards in the shoe, right? So
Mm-hmm.
that booster will have to be purchased. It's an NFT that you can purchase it,
Okay.
and if you purchase that one, then your liquidity reward will be double or
Boosted, right?
triple,
Mm.
depending on which booster package you have purchased.
Okay.
So that's the
With
idea.
what we buy it? With the shoe token?
Uh, for now, I think we kept it very open. We are giving an option for either shoe or either for a either, yeah, so giving an options, but definitely if you make it shoe, that's going to be helpful for us because we can take a you know
Yeah, of course. It
very
will
good,
very good for the shoe price itself, right? Yeah, it's like a DeFi circle
uh,
around the shoe itself. Yeah. So do you have any project teaser or some kind of screenshot of the shoes itself for the NFT or for the platform, or is it still not developed yet?
it's on the right now back end side. We're working more on the back end, so the
Also the
shoe,
oh,
yeah,
okay.
shoe staking, the shoe NFT staking, and NFT farmings are working on that. But the LPs, did you had a look into our deck?
Uh, which tech? The pitch tech?
Yeah.
Yeah, we seen it
Can
in
you
your
allow me?
website.
Can you allow me to share my screen?
Oh
Let me
yes,
go
of course.
through. Let me go through what we have and what's the plan, so that you can understand very well yourself and explain to
Yeah,
your
okay.
community.
Already screen share to you.
Give me a second.
It's very interesting project.
Yeah, we are also very excited, to be honest. We're very excited ourselves because there is a lot of opportunity, and the project can expand to
And also
uh
the last partnership you have is with the will
Moonwell.
capital, yeah, Moonville, right?
Yeah, Moonwell.
Are
Yes,
they are
Moonwell.
also funding your project or just for the accessory?
All of them are investment partnerships as of now.
That's
Uh,
nice. That's nice. So
we
more
you
more
know
more capital to grow, right?
we have almost raised 1.75 mil,
Yeah, yeah.
so
That's
we're doing good. We're doing
really
good,
good.
and now the project has come to a stage where we've been reached out by so many VCs. So we're looking for someone else who has a good community plus added values, right? The money is not the thing. It's more about
Yeah, thank you very much
what
for giving
values.
the chance to us, even if we still have just yeah under 2,000 community member, but we are very excited and ready to support your
Yeah,
project and
sure.
engage in the
You right. I
yeah,
mean,
yeah.
it's all about a community and venture firms or ventures like yourself who are fascinated about the thing, who see the vision, right? Those are the
Mhm.
things that we really want to work with. We don't really matter about the numbers because numbers we can always grow over the time, right?
Yeah,
Doesn't
yeah,
really matter. It's 2,000, 1,000, but over the time you could increase your numbers of your community. So that's totally fine. Um, just want to give you a brief history, a brief about the NFT because you have to also understand the NFT portion before you go to that, staking, farming, and LP. So one of the reasons that we come up with this NFT narrative, which this is an origin. So we say this is an origin of the Shoefy shoes. And what we mean to say here is that we have this, elements, four elements, like, wind
Mm-hmm.
elements.
Yeah, I read
Uh,
about it. Mm-hmm.
so this is something that we needed because later on we want to expand this to Shoeverse, Metaverse, and then, also expand this to a play to earn gaming. So this is why we have to have these characters and also the elements so that we can play with that at the later stage, right? So that's the idea. And 10K shoe tokens, shoe NFT is going to be like a CryptoPunk, which they have each rarities, attributes, and every one of the NFTs are unique in their own nature, right? So that's
Mm-hmm.
the idea here. And you can see we have breakdown into like common, unique, rare, epic, legendary, and mythic. And we're gonna have this first 3,000 minting as of Genesis, and this the rest of the 7,000 will be in the farming. Now, the farming is also a very interesting concept. It's a little bit different from the other NFT farmings.
Yeah, yeah. That's
Yeah.
what the most interesting about the Shofi itself. Yeah.
So this is the market of the NFTs, and you can see Axie has been doing great in terms of the market distributions because of its utility of the NFTs. Other than that, NFTs are just sitting there doing nothing, right? So that's the
Mm-hmm.
whole idea of what the ShoeFi is also trying to make, like NFTs generate some revenues and earn something. So that's the whole idea, and this is the problem that I just stated. So yeah, so there are some other projects who are doing something, but this is how we are, outstanding from them from
Yeah.
in terms of the uh, NFTs. All right, so what I want to talk about is this one. Okay, so maybe you have seen this one. This is the most exciting, the gist or the core, let's say tokenomics or metric use
Ah, yeah,
case or
yeah. About the royalties also. Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
I also
So
read
this is
about it.
where you can really expand and explain to your community. Like first you have the shoe NFTs, then you can stake that, you get the shoe tokens and reward. The second one is very conventional. Everybody knows about the staking. So our NFT is in the ERC 721 and shoe tokens is ERC 20. And now the third one is the farming. So um, In the present, some of the projects, they say farming when you have some native tokens. They stake that native tokens, and after that, they will do, unstake it, and whatever the amount they get, the unstaking amount, they will flip it to NFTs from any of the NFT galleries. So that's what they call farming. For us, it's the same concept, but however, it's a very different approach because we have our own ecosystem of NFTs and FTs, which is shoe tokens. We can play around. Like, let's say you stake 1,000 shoe tokens, then you can farm a common NFTs. You stake 10,000 NFTs, you can farm a unique NFTs or epic NFTs. So that's how we're going to play around. And another one is you stake 1,000, you can farm a common NFTs in 60 days, let's say. Then, oh no, I cannot wait for 60 days. That's fine. Then you go for a rapid farming. You stake 5,000, then instead of you farm for 60 days, you can farm a common NFTs in 30 days. So those are the exciting, options choose that we're gonna give it to our community. So this phase is the first phase of our development that we will finish it once we launch it. Hopefully, all those QAs and auditings will be done, but our timelines are pretty tight. But however, we're very optimistic that we can finish at least the NFT staking pool and shoe pools. Farming is a little bit complicated because there is an NFT and different layer, so we're still working on that. So that's the first our target to finish it. We're hoping to launch our token sometimes second week of October. So it's a very tight schedule, but anyhow, we're gonna stick to the plan and hopefully market still remain the same. If market is a little bit not so good, sentiments are not good, then we might have to delay it. But that's the tentative schedule. Now, this is the one that you are interested in. We are very excited.
Yeah.
Shoe and NFTs. This is because this is of the first time, our developers are right now going a very deep inside the logic and also how to go about this one. So it's going to be the second phase of our development. We want to go step by step, right? So this will come after maybe in fourth quarters. And yeah, I mentioned about the B. So that's how, now with this, if you go to your roadmap, you can see in our roadmap, Ideal was supposed to be phase 2 in third quarter, but we shifted to fourth quarters, and then that's where our everything this will be shifted to fourth quarters. Sorry, I have to update this one.
So the IDO should be launched after the token release, right? So it will be in fourth quarter, right?
Yeah, in October.
So maybe in October or until end of the month of October, right?
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, it's we are very exciting about the Shoefy
All right.
right now. Yeah.
Then this is something about the Shoeverse, which I think it's not yet explore much, but we are working on that as well. But what's going to happen is in here, there's going to be a Shoeverse where it's a metaverse where, some of the exciting like shoe contests, fashion shows, and battles will be organized. Yeah. And here you have a tribe house, which we have 4 elements. So we put a tribe house, and this is going to be something like an IDO tier systems where each tribe house will have some certain, requirements. Maybe you need some shoe tokens, or you need to have some SNFTs, and then you be in the part of the house. So that's a concept. Right. Yeah, so that's what we have. And then
because you guys are also venture capital, right? So I think you already do the due diligence for the Shoefy team, right? So because until right now we still don't have the team, also the team portfolio. I mean, they are not displayed in the Shoefy website or something like that. So that's my community is also asking about the team portfolio and the background also. And
Well,
right now
right now we're not giving it because we don't want that the there's a lot of scammers who can fake someone else and then do all this unnecessary scamming people, right? So that's why the team is not yet out, but team is there in this deck. Like if you have received this deck, our teams are there, and we have already onboarded a Gate.io, and Gate has gone all the DD for us. Nobody will get you on the Gate so. Don't worry about the team and all; it's already there, and it's not just public because as I mentioned, we don't want that scammers to like make another version of Doji, another version of Michael, and then go around and do all this fishy stuff, right? So that's why we're not exposing our team right now. But
Okay.
we're not an anonymous team without video screen and all. I'm here with you. This is my team. This deck, if you have this deck, this is there. If you go to their LinkedIn, everything is there, right?
Yeah,
It's
yeah, because
just that
you understand, right? The crypto world is so full of scam, and that's
yeah.
the always be the question of the community. Who
But
is the team?
you go to Shoefy and you see all those Duck Starter, you see Moonwell, you see Gain Associates, you know, you can just tell them that you don't have to
Yeah,
worry
yeah,
about the team
of
when
course.
all of them are there, right?
And so you mentioned about the kit. So for the future, you guys will list that for the kit.
It's not future. It's gonna happen just after 24 hours. We do the decks, we do the launch.
Hello.
Hello.
Sorry. Wait.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Because because the microphone just suddenly got turned off. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you.
For the last question, before we are tell to our community, what is the we also talk the final thing is also about the price, right? About the Shoefy capital growth. So what is your guys target about that in the future? What is your market capital target?
Sorry, I didn't get your question. You meant to ask what's the capital?
Yeah, I mean your you have right now you have the total coin is what is your total coin here? It's
Yeah, 100 mil. It's 100 mil.
Shoe, right? So in the future, what is your market capital target for the shoe token?
This is the fixed supply, so there's not a deflationary. There's nothing there. It's a fixed supply. So our initial market cap is 250K. So you could then calculate. It could be like a very initial valuation would be around 50 mil of that valuations, and then thereafter, it depends on the market. But this is a fixed supply. Yeah.
Okay. So when we do the payment, do you guys have the sub agreement for us?
Usually, there is a minimum amount of 20K, 10K to 20K. We do the SAF for the higher amount, but we open up this one and we get a lot of like 10Ks requirements, and so tedious to do SAF for 10Ks. So what we do is we give them a payment instructions. You pay us, we acknowledge you by a confirmation letter, just a one page where you will have everything. So what's your size? What is your size you're looking for?
It's not that big. It's only 15K actually.
15K? Yeah, 15K. I can issue a SAFT as well, but it's more or less the same SAFT and the confirmation letter is the same, because
Yeah.
you are, you know, getting a sort of like a security of your allocations in which round, right? So basically that is there. So
yeah, basically it's almost the same.
yeah, it's same.
Okay, so later I will contact you also by your WhatsApp number.
Yeah, sure. And I want to know now, how do you help the projects in terms of, you know, you mentioned you have a community and all. What do you do with the project like?
Yeah, of course, I will. The first is I will explain about the Shoefy project and of course about the NFT and the FT token farming. So I want to make them really understand about the fundamental of the Shoefy itself. So they can engage in your Twitter account, in your Telegram account, and get the attention that you need. Of course, many of them also join in other venture capital and other trading group, investment group. A lot of them have many groups. So we will do our best to promote your project. Also, of course, we will give you some input about when the project is already launched and give you our opinion. And we hope that we can develop the Shoefy from the early stage to successful.
And also, yeah, if you can also introduce some of the KOLs from your region, also feel free to do that. We'd love to have that too.
Some of the like project finder, gem finder, and some of them also known.
If they
venture capital also. We will introduce
so
them to.
right, for the just to give you an update, if those kind of like gem finder and all, they're interested, you know, they want to help, then they can get an allocation of around 5K in a strategic round, not in a private round, in a strategic round, right? So
in strategic round, yeah.
So they get that allocation, and in return, they will help to, you know, shield the project and, you know, spread the word. Yeah, you can also help us with that too.
Of course, we will do our best because it's it's our project together, right?
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay,
all right.
Thank you very much, Mr. Doji. So, Mr. Ilham, do you have anything to say or?
Yes, I think enough.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he did not have anything to say anymore.
Oh, okay. Okay, good.
What we were going to ask before.
No worries. Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Doji, it's very nice to meet you, and we are very excited. Later, we will contact you after we make the payment, and also we're waiting for the sub agreement.
Yeah, I think you received the email from us, right?
We received it.
Yeah, just follow the instructions and send us the TX ID, and we'll send you the confirmation letter, right? And if you need the SAP, I will send you the SAP also, but it's more or less the same thing. Yeah, and I look forward to work more closely with you guys, because Shoefy is just one project, but Udiana Ventures is venturing into different projects as well. So let's see how, you know, we work for a long term. That'll be great.
Thank you, Mr. Doji. Have a good day.
All right, likewise. Bye-bye.
Good afternoon. Bye-bye.